Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shaun and I am a vlogger from Edinburgh in Scotland, and tomorrow, the 30th of November 2018, is St Andrew's Day in Scotland. It is Scotland's national day, a holiday in Scotland. It's the day that we celebrate Scottishness, Scottish culture. But I have a challenge for you. The next time you're in Scotland and you're walking in the street and you see a Scottish person, go up to them and ask them what St Andrew's Day is. I bet you £100. I'm not actually going to bet you £100. I bet you that the vast majority of Scottish people will not be able to tell you what St Andrew's Day is, why it came about, other than the fact that there is someone called St Andrew who is a patron saint of Scotland. People are going to tell you it's a holiday, people are going to tell you it's to celebrate Scottish culture, and probably some people will know enough to tell you that there was a patron saint called St Andrew. But that is all that they will tell you. I guarantee most people in Scotland will not know more than that. And by the way, I include myself in that. Other than the fact that St Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland, I know basically nothing else. So since tomorrow is St Andrew's Day, I thought it would be the perfect opportunity for me to do some learning, and we can share this experience together right here on today's episode of the vlog. But before we get started today, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody for joining in with this video. It's great to have you here. Welcome. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit the big red subscribe button down in the corner so you can join the clan and join in with all of my videos from now on. You need to be subscribed because we're all waiting for you right here, right now. Why not? Go and subscribe. Once you've done it, we can start this video. I know you were going to do it. Great to have you on board. So I'm going to tell you a bunch of facts about St Andrews so that you and I, and like everybody else who might be interested in Scotland, can find out more about St Andrew and why he is our patron saint. Fact number one, St Andrew never set foot in Scotland. And I know what you're thinking, and I'm thinking the same thing. Why have we got a saint, the patron saint of Scotland, who's never actually bloody been to Scotland? What's this all about? This is something that we all attach our national identity to in Scotland. The saltire, which is connected to St Andrew. We'll tell you a bit more on that in a second. But listen, this man had never ever been to Scotland, so why does he have such importance? It's a bit odd. I'm not sure I get it at the moment, but let's continue and see where we end up. There are actually two different tales and legends about how St Andrews came about being our patron saint in Scotland. And having looked through them, I know which one I prefer, but I'll let you guys make up your own mind. I'll tell you them both anyway. We are storytellers in Scotland. We love a legend. They're both legends. That is why I made these Scottish Legend range of t-shirts, because I thought it was just the perfect encapsulation of what we are in Scotland, storytellers and makers of legends. The first legend and myth about St Andrew that is told is the fact that a man called Saint Rule was ordered to take relics from St Andrew after he was crucified to the ends of the earth. And on that journey, his ship hit a storm off the east coast of Scotland and became shipwrecked on the coast of Fife. So in fact, they were looking for the ends of the earth and they found Fife. Is that not perfect? Is that not the place they were always supposed to be? I'm only joking, guys. You know in Scotland we love a bit of banter. In Edinburgh we make fun of people for Fife, and in Fife they make fun of people for Edinburgh. It's all good. Fifers, I love you really. The relics that St Rule was ordered to take to the ends of the earth included a tooth, a kneecap, an arm, as well as finger bones. If you live in Scotland you will already know this, but a lot of people around the world will probably not. But there is a town in Fife called St Andrews, and that is where the boat carrying these relics was said to have landed. It's basically right on the point of Fife where it sticks out into the North Sea. St Andrews is a great place for holidays these days. A lot of people go there to play golf. It's like the home of golf in the whole world. But it was also a popular pilgrimage site for the medieval age because of these relics. Unfortunately, during the Scottish Awakening time period in the 16th century, all the relics were lost. There is a second legend about how St Andrew had this connection to Scotland, and I'm going to have to read this out. Pictish King Angus MacFergus adopted him as the patron saint of Scotland after seeing a saltire appear in the sky right before his victory in the Battle of Athelstanford. The Battle of Athelstanford, that difficult to pronounce name, in AD 832. St Andrew is a patron saint of Scotland, yes, but he is also the patron saint of Romania, Barbados, Greece, Russia, fishmongers, gout, the Order of the Thistle, and a great many other groups as well. So yes, he is our patron saint of Scotland, but go to Romania and see what they say about that. We share St Andrew around the world with like fishmongers and stuff. Because St Andrew, he was a fisherman. I'll tell you a wee bit more about that. And St Andrew, just like Jesus Christ, was crucified on November the 30th in 60 AD on an X-shaped cross. That is where the saltire thing came from. That is where his mark, I guess the saltire, comes from. The fact that he was crucified on this cross that was shaped differently from the one that's traditionally known by Christians, for example. And that cross was actually known as a saltire. It was a type of device that they used to basically crucify people. And I'm just thinking to myself now as I say this, wait a minute, Scotland's famous flag, the saltire, is named after a device that they used to nail people up on for them to bleed out to death. Wow. But this happened in a city in Greece called Patras. While I told you that St. Andrew's relics, the bones and all that kind of stuff, his tooth, were basically lost in a period of upheaval in Scotland, his shoulder blade is said to remain, and apparently the rumour has it that it is in St. Mary's Cathedral in Edinburgh. Andrew became the patron saint of Scotland in the year 1320 when the Declaration of Arbroath was signed. The declaration was sent by Scottish nobles to Pope John, and that was basically to set in stone Scotland's independence and its right to defend the country against English invaders. And we've been talking on the channel a lot about like the likes of Robert the Bruce and all that. They were fighting in those days, and it was those guys who decided, right, St. Andrew, he is our guy. So yeah, like Outlaw King and all that kind of stuff is a movie based on real life, but that's how this history came about. Patron saint of Scotland, St. Andrew, was because of these wars of independence in Scotland. Right, St. Andrew himself, let's talk about the man, Andrew. He was one of the apostles, and this is according to Christianity, right? I am not an expert on such matters, but this is what is widely believed. Andrew was an apostle, one of Jesus Christ's followers, and he was a fisherman. You know what? I can back that. Don't know if you've ever seen my tattoo before, but I'm a fisherman as well, or I was at least. Sounds like a good dude. He was born in Bethsaida in Galilee in what is now known as Israel. And just like Jesus, Andrew was crucified, as I said, on the saltire cross. So that is it. 10 facts about St. Andrew and why we have St. Andrew's Day, really, in Scotland, is to celebrate our patron saint that was decided at the Declaration of Arbroath. It's a national holiday, it's a day that Scotland celebrates its culture and like stuff like that. I mean, every country needs one of those days, right? And that is our St. Andrew's Day, the 30th of November 2018 this year. And I thought it would be in a very appropriate time to talk about St. Andrew right here on this channel, because I've done nothing on St. Andrew here before. I certainly did not know about St. Andrew. That is me putting my hands up and saying, listen, there's a lot of things about Scotland I don't know, and I'm saying them on the vlog. That is what this vlog is all about. Me learning and sharing these experiences with you guys, and maybe you guys learned a thing or two as well. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I'd be delighted to hear your opinions about St. Andrew's Day, if you get involved in any celebrations, if you knew these things that I told you already. Let's just keep up the chat. And guys, you can also keep up the chat. I know you're subscribers of this channel already, of course you are, but you also need to be following me on Instagram. My username is ShaunVlog as well. Make sure you go over there, follow me on Instagram, and we can talk to each other on stories over there. It's a pretty cool format, and it's just another great way to keep in touch. But for today's video, that is basically it. I wanted to talk about St. Andrew, and I think we have done that proficiently. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you being here. And until the next adventure, I hope you have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world. Take care.